need a drink. Okay, you make sure you cut that out. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Just Patrice, and you are officially logged into Headboard Conversations. It's been so long. I know we took a little hiatus over the break, but we're back, and I'm so excited because I have so much to talk about. Of course, I always do. But what's dope is that tonight, in my bed, is the sweetest ever. And you'll find out a little bit more about her in just a minute. But before we get started, I'm going to need you to take your pants off. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm hanging out with this beautiful beast of a woman right here. Yes. Okay, so dig this. Makeup artist. Like, not just regular makeup artist, but special effects makeup artist and all this loveliness. If you have seen me before, not that I'm like terrible when I wake up, but she did all of this greatness. Beside that, she is an aesthetician, so she takes care of all this beautiful skin. And she's an eyelash technician. Like, there are these little things right here. And I'm gonna tell you, some of y'all running around here looking like Snuffy. I know you did not see her. If you're running around looking like Snuffy, you didn't see Ty. So this beautifulness, this goddess that I'm sharing my bed space with tonight, her name is Todtiana Thompson.
Hi.
Better known as TNT Dynamite, right? Like
TNT.
Do you just start to dance?
I'm dynamite. Y'all know that song?
I don't.
Okay.
I've never.
You ain't never seen Talladega Nights?
No.
All right, P.
We're gonna work on that.
We're gonna work on that.
Okay. So what's up, Todd?
Nothing.
Nothing's
up. I've been waiting to know what I'm here to talk about for forever.
Forever. You know why?
Why?
Because when you tell you in advance, then you think about the whole process and you have an entire conversation before this conversation happens.
Okay.
And I didn't want that to happen.
I know.
So before we get into our topic, I want to talk a little bit about what it is that you do professionally.
Okay.
I want to talk about makeup. I want to talk about caring for your skin and things like that. Since a lot of these folks out here running around batted up in the face. So,
I can't stand it.
If I was an esthetician, a makeup art, I would be running around looking at everybody's everything like, girl, a little cover
Let me
up.
hold.
Girl, a little, I would do
Just
that.
let me hold.
But for the typical thing, women talk about women's makeup. Do you make up for men?
I do.
Do men wear makeup?
They do.
Like, for what occasions?
Usually a lot of men's makeup that I've done has been for like print modeling or any sort of headshot for any type of career. I've done makeup for corporations.
Okay.
So, you know, when you get that ID picture taken or those really cheesy pictures that you see online when you go to whatever insurance website and they're like,
okay,
you know that?
No.
I've done that. And men's makeup. I've done it.
What is the weirdest moment you've experienced doing a man's makeup?
Doing a man's makeup? Weirdest? Okay, yeah, this guy, he had asked a lot of questions about everything that I was doing before we even got to touching him.
Okay.
Like, okay, well, what is this? And what is this going to do? And what is this? And what is this going to do? And so then when I left and came back to pack up, I noticed that some of my items were missing. So I'm just like, okay, well, you know, you instantly don't want to go to who stole my shit, but who stole my shit? Because it's expensive. So I'm going to need you to get that back. But what he had done was he had gone in the bathroom and he was doing what I was doing because he said that he wanted to learn now. So I guess it wasn't weird in the sense
no. Wait, you telling me that he took your shit and went to the bathroom and started putting it on himself?
Yes. So after his picture was taken, he was like, you know, like in there, like, I remembered you used this for this. And I'm like,
no, sir. No.
Let me to give you a class. You don't just take my shit. Now it's contaminated. Like, don't do that.
I would have had a fucking fit.
You can't be having fits when, you know, you still got to get that paycheck.
Oh, okay.
I just want to give it back.
Oh, wait, so he did that shit. Did he pay you?
Yeah.
Did he pay you for the stuff that he used?
Yeah.
For the contaminated stuff?
Yeah.
Amen.
And I charge triple.
Amen.
Because that's nasty. Don't
you charged him triple?
Yeah. So if that thing was $12, it was $12. 36.
Don't do me. Don't do me in my numbers. Wait. I'm good with words.
You are.
Okay. Words.
I've never heard anybody describe stuff so vividly. I felt like a blind person can see what you said after you described it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Do you see that they could see that you look delicious?
That I look delicious?
Yeah.
If a blind person can't imagine, maybe. I don't know.
So when they eat something, let me explain to you what look delicious like for the blind people that are listening and can't see. Okay. Imagine. You get this influx of smell. Okay. Like the most wonderful thing you've ever encountered.
Okay.
Soft.
Mm-hmm.
Fragrant. Mm-hmm. Very sweet. Okay. Just enough to be like, what is that? Mm-hmm. Like imagine your favorite candy. Okay. And then right when you get to eat it, because you know it's close to your lips, you get that extra juice in your mouth, so you get real water and it gets juicy. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you getting it. Now you're getting the vision. Thank you very much. Now, it was delicious to you, wasn't it?
It was Blue Moon ice cream, guys, just in case you wanted to know.
Exactly.
That's all I really want.
So, eyelashes.
Yes.
And you know I make the Snuffy reference often. Okay?
Mm-hmm, you do.
What possessed you, I have to say this, to, impose a better way to do it, or to take on, you know what, let me show you how to get this done, because eyelash extensions is not the same thing as a strip lash.
No.
Or cluster.
No.
Or even the women who go to the other kind of service providers. Mm-hmm. I think that was pretty good, right? That was good. Okay. To get them, like, lay all these clusters on top of each other, and then they have these big windmill things on their face.
You know,
like
brooms, fans, you know, all that.
Like, is that like a style, or is it just
I really don't know. You know what? I do know where it came from. Okay. So, clusters are just 3 pieces of eyelashes connected on a bead, or they're just kind of melded together.
Okay.
And I think what happened is when Nicki Minaj came out, and when Nicki Minaj was at the prime of that bullshit she was on with everything, no hating. But when she was on that shit, the supernatural shit, massive attack shit, bees in the trap shit, like when she was on that shit, everybody wanted to look like Nicki. And I felt like there was nothing wrong with that. But when they did that,
Nicki was doing this?
Nicki wasn't doing that. Nicki was doing the expensive version of what these bras be trying to do. Oh. So I feel like they took that, and the only thing that they saw was Nicki has on lashes, and I want lashes too. And then when they put them on, it was just like, you know, hey, you know, in our culture, sometimes we think more is more, but less is a lot more. And I've done a couple lash overs. Let me change your life. What does a lash over mean? So lash over means when I see you and you're walking around and things are looking thick, gooey, extra glittery, uncomfortable, and I'm just like, hey, you know, where do you get your lashes done? And they're like, oh, I go to such and such, over on such and such. And I'm like, well, look, I do lashes too, and I'm giving away a free set. So if you're interested, come talk to me. So, you know, I don't want to offend anybody, because if you feel like you look good like that, then that's how you feel. That's not fair for me to come up to you and be like, bitch.
Yes, you can.
That's not cool. Like,
why is that not cool? I think Patrice, people should tell people you look way fucked up.
Patrice, if somebody came up to you and you thought you was looking good as fuck,
and they was like,
bitch, awful. You would be like,
how you gonna tell me what I look like?
But so then now I just hit you with a
you giving away free lashes?
Nah,
that's how you do it. I'm giving away a free set. You should just let me look.
Sometimes those people be in so much pain they don't even know. Like, I have a 21-year-old customer right now. She does not have any lashes, and coming to see me, they've grown. So sometimes you just don't know what you don't know, and sometimes people hear the price and they're like, oh, hell nah. But stop getting that bullshit on your eyes for a couple months and let your lashes grow back, and you can afford it.
You know, it's funny because I don't think people consider the fact that your lashes actually grow. You know what I'm saying? They think that they're always the same length, or you think that they're always the same length until you don't have any.
No. You are not supposed to not have lashes. Like, you're not supposed to not.
You're not.
Right. So yeah, that's what I've done. It's worked. And then you have some people who get them and it's just not enough for them. So, you know, not everything is for everybody, but I have given out some free lashes or some severely discounted full sets just to help.
To save a life.
I'm here for help.
To save a life. That's what it is. They don't know it, but I believe it's to save a life. I've seen some things.
Yeah, you've seen them.
And
that shit ain't right.
I be sad about it. And I know they're not sad, but I'm
when you know better, you do better. That's what I like.
You said when you know better, you do better.
That's what I like.
See how lively and just lighthearted she is. So you know, if you know better, then it's all good, and then it's okay. Then you just be okay, right?
You just be all right. It's all good.
It's so naturally sweet. So, in this industry that you work in, you work with a lot of entertainment folks, models, things like that, or whatever the case may be. How does that? Like it's a lot goes on in that background, in that lifestyle. I'm gonna call it a lifestyle because we all know that entertainment is definitely a lifestyle.
It is,
and I'm sure you've seen some very interesting things. Right? Yeah. So we're gonna talk a little bit about some of the stuff.
Okay.
That I know that you've seen, because to me, and we've talked about some stuff with her, you're a very curious individual.
I am.
And some of the things that I know you have seen has been like, and what I'm really curious to find out is how much of some of the things that you saw, and some of the things that you actually tried to do on your own because you saw them. Yeah. See that right there. That's the part I want to know, and I want to talk about that, about how that life influences your intimacy, how the things that you've seen and what those things due to your curiosity. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
You get it?
I get you.
You're like, oh my God.
No, I'm good.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a cocktail because I've been waiting like on the edge of this damn bed. Like I need a drink. Are you going to serve me?
Yeah, I'm a giver.
Do you say it again, Todd?
I'm a giver.
Are you?
In the same tone too. Like
Are you a giver?
I am.
Do you prefer to give or receive?
I'm not a good receiver.
That's not great.
I don't know why.
Like of stuff or of stuff?
Both.
Oh no.
I'm not. Hey, it's just truth.
Oh, no.
What you want me to do? Is that
it's gotta, yeah, that's more than enough. But thanks, love. Would you like some?
Wait, hold on. Because what you're not gonna do is have me up in here acting no fool.
Oh, that's your
ice? Mine. That's yours.
She gave me one ice cube. Listen. Okay, look. So I have to tell this little quick story about this bottle, right? Okay. So as we were prepping for tonight, my producer was like, you know, I got you something. I was like, cool. And I'm like, you get my stuff? He was like, I got some stuff, but it ain't stuff. I was like, oh no, because I've been waiting. I haven't had any apple parmesan in about 2 months.
I feel like I was with you.
Did you see my side? You were.
Yeah. Well, so what's been up?
And so then, with that, and then.
Well, I'll get back to that. Go ahead.
And so then he says, "But I got pineapple," and I was like, "Ah!" And I just full scream, kick out, fall out. But
was that a good scream or a bad
I don't know. I've never had pineapple before. I've had apple, and I love apple.
Sometimes you gotta try new things, Patrice.
I know. We're gonna talk about some of the new things that you tried too, Todtiana. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Are we good on time? Good.
Okay.
It's a few. We're gonna talk about some of the new things you tried. As soon as I get this open. Did you hear it?
Yeah. I felt like I was like my feet got tight. Like I was like waiting for it.
Because you was excited, waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
Good. What is the most random thing that you've seen? Intimate thing that you've seen.
Okay.
Random. Like, oh my fucking God, are they?
I've seen random.
While you're working, though. While you're working. Because you're working doing makeup and you look over and it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's random for the place that I was at. I was assisting in a show.
Here, you sip.
Yep.
Okay. You
That
were
looked
assisting
like
in the play.
Trouble. Anyway.
You were assisting.
I was assisting behind stage at a drag fashion show.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, so I was assisting. Drag makeup is definitely an art.
Is it?
It is an art. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of product. But I was assisting because I wanted to learn. And backstage, you got to remember, we see drag queens when they're done.
Okay.
Don't nobody see no drag queen through the process, okay? And to watch a man have a flat chest, not necessarily a flat ass, but have a big rack of titties and a big ass hips and a big, like, all of that, it's a lot. But random, when I was helping, I'm holding this case full of powder and I'm waiting for this guy to, like, powder up. And I look behind me, and this dude, you know the sound that duct tape makes when you, like, rip it? He was taping his dick back. And I just watched him do it. And that was, like, the most random, odd, painful thing I think I've ever seen.
Like, when you say...
Tape the dick back.
Okay. Like,
duct
with
tape.
That's right.
Let me be clear. It wasn't bare.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that the duct tape was actually touching was like the lower abdomen, I would say, because he had like cloth there. I mean,
okay.
At KRS Hair and Wax Studio, Kim does do man Brazilians,
right,
but not with no duct tape.
Right.
That looked like it hurt, and I had never seen a penis bend back before.
Okay, like back, like up this way or down between this thing?
Down
like
between
this
the
way?
legs.
Like he pulled it.
Yeah, so I mean,
I don't even. I feel some kind of way in my soul, and I don't even have.
I think I felt being there.
Was you
and
watching?
you gotta sit.
And you just
I
kept
went just like
watching
this.
it,
Like I'm
and
like, oh, okay, sure. You know what do you need? Oh, this.
Yes, because that's exactly what I would have done.
That was my exact reaction. I just had deja vu.
I'm like, are you?
Oh, yeah, I had deja vu. I think I told you about this.
Yes,
it happened. So yeah, that happened and this happened.
Did
it?
Yeah. See, I told you it was gonna happen.
Clink, clink.
Yes. Let me taste. Wait.
1, 2, 3. That's good, fam.
Oh yeah.
I ain't going home.
Okay. You win.
You win.
You win.
That's strong though.
Sip. You sip.
I sipped.
You sip.
I'm gonna take one sip every 4 of your sips.
Oh, I'm not sipping. I'm gonna drink and you sip. Okay.
Yes.
That tape thing, though.
Yeah.
This on his balls? Oh, you know.
No, it was on
like over there. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm sorry.
Completely.
I know that's like way graphic and stuff. Yeah.
How the fuck you think I felt? It was tape on a dick. Like, what you want me to do?
I was tape on his dick.
It was a lot. And then what was crazy about it was to see this guy, you know, he put on his other padding and bodysuits, and it looked like a fat ass moose knuckle. Like, you know?
I love her.
Right.
Just so we clear, I absolutely love her. A moose knuckle?
A moose knuckle. Not a camel toe. A moose knuckle. And I was just like, okay, I've seen that. That was some shit that I didn't even know that I would want to see, but I saw it.
I think there's a lot of stuff that you didn't know that you want to see. That you
right. And I was just kind of like, that just happened.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because it totally made me think of this.
What?
As an esthetician.
Yeah.
So you do hair removal.
I do.
You do hair removal. And during that hair removal process, you look at a lot of vaginas.
I do.
You do. Wait, I don't want you that excited.
I wasn't excited. It was just a confirmation.
No, you was like, I do.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Comparatively speaking.
Okay.
Of all the vaginas that you've seen.
Okay.
Are they really that different?
They are.
Like, completely.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know, because I've had a catalog of penises. I've never had a catalog of vaginas.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's fair.
That's absolutely fair.
That's real fair. Because, I mean, in your life, you see how many coochies, like yours and the people in your house, maybe. Like, you might run in on your grandma naked or auntie or your mom, your sister. But to see a girl's vagina, legs open, like I'm looking, it's there. They are different. I've never seen, it's like snowflakes. There's no two the same.
She said it's like snowflakes.
And some are butt ass ugly.
That,
and some
you know that was
great.
my next question. Like,
yeah.
I'm like ugly. Like, what's an ugly vagina look like?
Ugly vagina, just crunch bar-y looking.
I almost had a drink.
Yeah. Or just like,
what is a crunch bar?
You know, like
the Nestle Crunch Bar?
Like $100 like, you know.
Don't say that. You know it's my favorite candy bar. Please don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, so a lot of texture. Okay. Or just like, you know, just overall hanging meat curtains, you know, just a lot of.
Like the picture you text.
Yep. Like when hoes try to save their life and that shit start just stretching the fuck out, just like that.
Right.
Yeah. That ain't too hot for me. I would prefer not to see nothing like that. Because then it makes my job a little bit more difficult too. Like we got to hold that thing together, literally together. You grab a lip and I'ma grab here. So yeah, it's some ugly ones out there.
On that note, we gonna take us a quick break and show a little love to today's sponsor. Oh my God, You Life Clothing has afforded us this awesome opportunity to wear these dope tank tops. And I want to shout out to Mark Wood and his crew for hooking us up. We appreciate it. And make sure that you check out You Life Clothing. You know, they're everywhere. ULYFE Clothing. We'll be right back.